So I've got the maggot generator going. Right. And there's the maggots. They're all coming out. They're crawling out to here, look. So they're all over the place. Heck, I'm stepping on them. So there's maggots all over the place from my maggot generator. And all it is a 55 gallon barrel with 1/4 inch or 3/8 holes drilled into it. That's it. Fill it with roadkill and poop and food and whatever I don't want to feed to the, whenever they get empty. Actually, sometimes it's better to throw the rotten vegetables and roadkill and dead rats, whatever I kill on the ranch, just throw it right in there. Sometimes neighbors will have dogs that die. They'll call me and I'll go pick them up, throw them in my maggot generator. Around here they've never seen anyone do that. And I actually got the idea from Justin Rhodes. So I don't know if you know about him. He's a permaculture guy. I started watching his YouTube videos when I had a bunionectomy about, I would say, about 6 years ago now. Yeah. So that bunionectomy made me realize, you know what, I want to go live off grid again. When I was a kid, I kind of grew up off grid for the better part of my childhood. So we lived in Kingman on a ranch that we basically made. My mother, she had gotten 175 acres out there on a deal, and we moved out there, built a longhouse. It looked kind of similar to this feeder that I built, actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna raise my own food and live off grid. And here I am, 6 years later, raising my own food and living off grid. So anyone can do it. Anyone. If I can do it, anyone can do it. I mean, yeah, I got some college under my belt, but I'm not like some super educated guy. I'm also not a dumb guy either. But I'm just an ordinary guy. And any ordinary man or woman can do this. Just takes time, patience, and knowing where your food comes from. That's the most important thing. That's how you stay healthy. I'm 46, and I'm more healthy than I was in my 30s and 20s because I changed my lifestyle. Stop eating seed oils. Just because it's cheap doesn't mean it's good for you. Especially if it's cheap, it definitely isn't good for you. But yeah, anyone could do this. Anyone can buy a couple of pigs and let them breed and raise their own pork. Anyone can buy a couple of goats or a cow. Rosie over there eating. Anyone could buy some chickens. It's better to start off with chickens, actually. Actually, even better. The best thing to start with, like if you want to raise your own food and you live in an apartment, these guys. You can get Coturnix quails from pretty much any farmer's market. Or even you could buy them online if you want. But you could buy eggs and hatch them out in an incubator. And you can literally get the whole experience of raising your own food, from hatching them out to raising them to eat their eggs or to eat them. But their eggs are very, very nutritious. They have higher protein content. I don't know the exact numbers. I just know they're better. And you know why I know they're better? Because I watched a video that told me they were better. But anyway. But those are super quiet. They're not noisy. They don't make noise when they lay eggs. They don't. Every now and then you'll hear them go like a little chirping. That's about it. So you could raise those anywhere. You could raise those in your garage in an HOA where you have only like the size of a swimming pool for your backyard. And you could have endless protein for your family. Very little eggs. They're kind of cute too. Have sunny side up quail eggs. They're adorable. But then if you have land, like a backyard big enough to have 2 of these girls, then all you need to do is buy a couple of hens. You always want to buy your animals in minimum of, 2s for like goats and cows. But for chickens and quail, you want to have like a minimum of 4. Because they like to click up and have their own buddy. And if there's only 2 of them, who are they going to hang out with when they fight? Got to think about that. I know it sounds absurd, but the life of a chicken is very, very complicated. It ain't just a bunch of pecking and scratching. Well, it kind of is, but they got a little camaraderie thing that they do, and their little cliques they have. The wind blew my fence down. But yeah, like I was saying, anyone can raise their own food. Could raise your own food. You could start by making your own bread by just buying the flour and the ingredients to make it. So you don't have to buy any more Wonder Bread and eat all them preservatives. I really love this Premier fence. See how it has the footsteps? Yeah. Alright. Get that going. Yeah, but with 4 chickens in your backyard, that's a lot of food. You'll have so many eggs, you'll be yearning to bake or give them to your friends next door, When I lived in the city, what we would do is we would donate them to the school so they could hatch them out for their little projects. That was fun. So when you have an abundance of food like that, then you start to stress a little less about your bills, because you're going to be able to eat. And chickens and quail can do that for anyone, especially if you have no experience, because they're just so easy. And you'll get to experience the whole life and death thing, part of raising your own food. And we have a majestic critter. He's a cat, the cat of all cats. Some would say he's a king. He is Figaro. Hey, Figaro. What's up, Round? Yeah. You're not feeling like you want to get touched right now? I put your food over in a new spot. The crows are eating your food. He's mad at me because I moved his food. Well, you break a cat's routine. It's the quickest way to make him your enemy for a day. He was over there scowling at me right now when I turn around. You guys missed it. See, look, he's doing it again. He's like, I'll eat one of them. Don't force me to do it. I'll eat one of them. Don't force me. That's what he's saying. You don't think I'll do it? I'll eat one of them. He was looking over there at them. Figaro! Your food is not there anymore. It's by the solar panels. As if he understands what I'm saying. I don't care though. When you're out here alone off grid, you go a little crazy. Start talking to your animals as if they're humans. Isn't that right, Shadow? Yeah. Anyway, that's all I have to say for today.